How's it going, Storm fans? I am here with head coach Dan Parker of men's baseball. How's it going, Coach?
Good, thanks.
Good. So I want to talk about the season preview going into the season here. Let's talk about your roster. You have a couple of sophomores that were a big key component to last year's team. And so what have they brought so far this year to the freshmen, and what do you foresee them for this year?
Yeah, just same expectations, just working hard. Give them opportunity to play in the future is really our biggest goal. We have guys like Felipe Gonzalez, who pitched last year, did really well. Obviously, high expectations for him this year. Guys like Hunter Levitt and Davis, both infielders, had great years last year. And again, same expectations, just do their job and compete.
Speaking of Felipe, I mean, I know he's one of your aces at the top of the rotation. Can you name a couple of the other guys that have showed up so far this year that's maybe solidified themselves within your rotation?
Yeah, our staff's deep. I mean, we have 12, 13 guys that can throw. Guys like Stefan Rath, who's going to play infield and pitch as a freshman. Just up and down our whole roster. We tried to slim our roster down a little bit this year and just go with key guys instead of building up numbers. So hopefully our depth isn't huge, but strong.
So speaking about your offensive rosters, you had Josh, Banks, and Aaron were key components in your lineup. So in terms of those guys that are missing now this year, who is probably going to take that role in terms of leadoff spot and maybe your big power hitter?
Yeah, I mean, our new center fielder, Diaz is a stud. I think he's very similar to Aaron in terms of his arm, his speed, and his bat's a little bit different, being from the right side instead of the left side. But already he's showing a lot of promise at that leadoff spot behind the plate, having Clayton behind the plate. Offensively, he did well last year, so for him it's just filling in defensively, and the same goes for Pennington at first base. Having a lot of opportunity on offense last year, did well. He'll plug in at first base, and he'll do a great job there defensively as well.
Looking at your preseason schedule for the tournaments and games that you were able to get in, how would you say your team responded and played during those tournaments?
Yeah, we do. We have to structure our preseason a little bit different based off of field and weather. So when we actually play in games, we almost use it as practice and reps for our guys to go out and everybody kind of get opportunity. We get our bumps and bruises while we're out there, but as long as we can build and have an opportunity when we get in the league, hopefully to win our league and have a chance to move forward. That's really what we're doing in the non-conference games.
How do you see the conference shaking up this year? Have you seen any of the teams in your conference play in those tournaments, and how well do they look?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's pretty much the same. I know Mendocino's got a new coach, but each year those teams are always very similar as long as there's not a coaching change. You're gonna have the teams that grind. You're gonna have the offensive teams. You're gonna have the pitching teams. So everybody's kind of still the same. For us, it's just we try to spread it out and make sure that we don't have holes in the field defensively, and build on our offense and our pitching always.
Last question, Coach. So for your freshmen that have already been playing a big role for you so far this season, has any of them stepped up to the plate, and how well have they adjusted from high school now to college baseball?
Yeah, Stefan Rath, he's a dude, definitely a potential D1 guy. Hits from the left side, can play short, third, second base. He plays primarily second right now, and pitched the other day and went 6 strong innings. So he's a dude. He's gonna be a real good player in the future for someone.
All right, Coach, we want to thank you for joining us on the 2019 season preview of men's baseball. For more information and for more details, go to visit nvcstorm.com. All right, Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thanks.